This is the Mobile Marketing Minute with your hosts, Rob Woodbridge and Greg Hickman.
Welcome back to another Mobile Marketing Minute. All right, we have to start at the very beginning here. What is your definition of mobile? What does mobile mean to an organization and maybe even to a consumer?
Yeah, well, so I think, first of all, that's kind of a three-part question. What does mobile mean? I mean, the definition from like the Mobile Marketing Association is something along the lines of connecting and communicating with your audience via a mobile device or a wireless device or over a wireless network. So that's technically mobile. But what does that really mean at the end of the day? I mean, now that means a lot of different things. As we mentioned in episode 1, a lot of aspects of our current marketing practices are affected by mobile. So mobile can mean text message marketing. It could mean mobile websites. It can mean mobile search. It can mean location-based marketing. It could mean smartphone applications, both as entertainment and as utility. It could be, in-app display ads, mobile web display ads, augmented reality, QR codes for people that might still be using that. But what's crazy now is I think the term mobile has now even encompassed things like wearable technology, your in-car dashboard, on the screens that are on the front of your refrigerator, the Nest, the Nest is now controlled from a mobile app, that's being wrapped up in mobile. And I think at the end of the day, this whole concept that some of you might have heard before is this mobile first approach. It's really just consumer first, because the consumer is choosing to connect in all of these different places and buy through all of these devices that are now able to connect, like our car dashboards and things like that, which, makes it our responsibility as marketers, businesses, brands, content providers to be able to deliver that content across all of these channels, because our core customer might shift from wanting to consume content on a desktop to the best time I can connect with you, Mr. and Mrs. Brand, is while I'm driving 40 minutes to work. So how are you going to give me that experience now, knowing that I'm in a car? And how is that experience going to be different? So I think, again, it's really just putting yourself in the shoes of the consumer and trying to give the best possible experience through whatever device, or whether it's wired or wireless, that you can make that the best experience.
So you said something that was very interesting, a different experience, or an experience that is suited for the medium. So if you're in your car, it's different than if you're on your desk, on your desktop, or in front of a television. Talk about that a little bit more, about tailoring the experience.
No, great catch too. And I think ultimately what it comes down to is, and this statement is derived from kind of people with whether it's an app or email or a mobile website, but I think it goes much bigger. And this concept is really around that a mobile user will do any and everything that a desktop user will do, provided it's offered up in a seamless and usable way. And most of you know this because you've gone to perform some sort of task on your mobile phone and did it in a breeze and didn't think twice about it. But then you'd go and do it again, and it'd be on a brand or someone that maybe had a poor mobile experience, and you'd get frustrated, you'd leave the site, and you'd be pissed. Well, when it's seamless, you don't even realize that you're on a mobile device. You just expect it to work that way. And that's how it's happening everywhere else. Like, I expect brands to have podcasts. Like, we're creating video podcasts. Like, why can't I listen to my favorite brands have stories around the topics that are relevant to that brand while I'm driving to work? Like, I mean, I think we're getting there, right? And that's just that brand saying, okay, our customer is in the car for 40 minutes every day, and we haven't catered to that person. Like, they can be killing time with us. So I think it's this concept of, we'll do, as customers, consumers, we'll do anything that we do normally in a desktop or in a store from any device, provided it's done in a seamless and usable way.
Don't forget to come back next week for our next episode.